Spirit of the North is an immersive game that captures Iceland's beautiful scenery with amazing images and an intriguing music. The lack of communication in the game encourages players to interact with their surroundings and rely on their senses for exploration. Players take on the role of a red fox as they watch the development of a profound narrative and unearth the mysteries of a long-lost ancient civilization. The game provides a one-of-a-kind and immersive gaming experience. Candle is a puzzle-based adventure game that puts your problem-solving abilities to the test with various riddles and mazes. To explore secret routes and mysteries, players must use their wits and a torch. The game is more than simply puzzles. It's a story-driven adventure through a lively universe filled with fascinating people and varied landscapes. The melancholy soundtrack perfectly encapsulates the game's tone and ambiance, taking players to another realm. Candle is a monument to the strength of independent games and a must-play for adventure fans. As an elite fighter, you command Shadow Essence, a mysterious force that offers you dominion over shadows. With this power, you complete duties and objectives to secure the village's survival and release the Aragami who have been enslaved by invasion forces. Discover a full story and engage in fast-paced stealth actions in single-player or co-op with pals. Master skill-based fighting with a high risk-reward ratio. Create your Shadow Assassin and improve your skills and shadow capabilities. A storm causes a shipwreck on an exotic island teeming with frogs. To gather resources to repair their boat, the player must travel a network of transactions. They meet nice people, solve riddles, and find hidden treasures. Players may travel at their own leisure, learn from frogs, and exchange stuff to repair their boat. They must be careful not to become distracted by island life. Experiment with alternative actions and uncover new ways to make vital deals, as each object has the potential to reveal a larger mystery. Alex Kidd has returned to Miracle World, complete with new high-definition visuals, gameplay upgrades, and animations. Players may revisit earlier levels and learn more about the hero's backstory. Boss Rush mode pits players against legendary foes such as Guseka, Shokaina, Parplin, and Jankin the Great. Players may toggle between upgraded visuals and the original art style in retro mode. New levels, enhanced boss battles, and remixed soundtrack round out the package. For fans of the renowned hero, the game promises to be an exciting trip. A poor youngster leaves home on an unknown journey. He encounters a kobold who promises him riches if he guesses his name. Trapped in a castle, Hans goes on a terrifying mystery, fantasy, and horror quest to become the next Count Lucanor. The game combines exploration, communication with other players, decisions, stealth, riddles, and skill. The plot concentrates around Hans' trip, in which he must travel the castle, discover its mysteries, and dodge traps and foes in order to become the next Count Lucanor. In the 80s, an extraterrestrial species invades Earth, transforming vegetables into abominations. Join Department Radical, the coolest police force, as they raid buildings and suburbs for guns, gadgets, and riches. The Walking Vegetables is a fantastic top-down shooting veggie zombie mayhem adventure. Rodrocks from Vegetable Kingpins unlock hundreds of weaponry, assisting you in your assault against the alien headquarters and mothership. The alien Vegeneration Ray has altered fruits and mushrooms, drawing over 20 distinct adversaries. If you survive, epic boss fights will put a stop to your revolt. Hayfever is a 2D platformer in which the player controls Thomas, a young postman suffering from terrible allergies. The player must use Thomas's allergies to traverse a frightening world, transforming his limitations into strengths. Different allergens influence Thomas' interactions, such as pollen causing him to sneeze, pollution causing him to swell, and peanuts causing him to swell. The game has retro-inspired visuals, challenging mechanics, 4 worlds, 140 levels, and an amazing music. The game covers 4 seasons and provides players with a one-of-a-kind and tough experience. Bramble the Mountain King is an exciting adventure game in which players take on the role of Ole, a young lad who saves his sister from a troll. The game takes players through a beautiful but perilous countryside, challenging them to negotiate numerous animals and survive lethal confrontations. The player uses the spark of courage to earn the essential gifts in the game's unique way of combating the beasts. The game has suspenseful, heart-pounding moments as well as high-end visuals, making it a must-play for aficionados of the genre. The Lightbringer is a 3D platforming game in which players take on the role of a young child who collects light energy to purify a terrible taint. The game, which is guided by his sister, has a whimsical brightness and lovely vibe. Players may sprint, leap, and double jump across the area using their boomerang to smash obstacles and objects. The aim is to reach the monolith in the end and gather green and red crystals as well as bells. The bosses are inventive, necessitating platforming and attacking abilities. Robozarro is a 2D action game set out to solve the mystery of Dr. Zarro's disappearance. To turn the environment into explosive weaponry, the game employs a dynamic 2D physics engine and the grab and blast physics manipulation tool. Players may acquire rubbish and trade it for health, weapons, or upgrades, as well as uncover new devices to improve their gameplay. Time trials allow players to put their talents to the test by completing levels with no checkpoints or sustaining no damage. Robozarro is an engrossing and action-packed game. Rainy, a new Cloudpunk employee, is on his first night of work in the rain-soaked metropolis of Nivalis. The semi-legal delivery business is perilous, and no one is quicker than a Cloudpunk driver. Characters in the game include androids, artificial intelligence, and corrupt humans. The game provides an immersive experience in a world of corporate conspiracies, hackers, and rogue robots. Rainia's actions have long-lasting consequences for the people of Nivalis as she discovers hidden places and things that open further storylines. Create your own animal empire by constructing a zoo with more than 500 creatures and 300,000 possible combinations. Import and breed unusual species, administer events, and recruit personnel. Everything in your park is within your control, including the animal nutrition and visitors. Choose between running your zoo legally and illegally for more revenue. Use DNA splicing to produce bizarre creatures such as the shikaka. Create your own zoo with hundreds of different buildings, greenery, and enclosure decorations. Bounty hunter Jack Lane sets out on a quest to catch infamous outlaws and ensure justice is served. Travel around a wide open environment with a lasso to capture wanted criminals and participate in dramatic showdowns with lawbreakers. Sharpen your equestrian abilities, enhance your equipment and dress to impress as you achieve supremacy over these bandits. Features include hunting and apprehending the most wanted criminals, customizing your character and horse, exploring a wide-open environment, and reliving the nostalgic thrill of triumphing over hazardous outlaws in classic shootouts. Sam is a regular youngster who enjoys video games, finds himself in Kingdom of Arcadia, his father's arcade machine. The game is a Metroidvania with 5 levels and several quests on each. In a pixelated throwback presentation, Sam fights many foes, bosses, and obstacles. To assist him go through the difficult quest, he may level up and buy new stuff from merchants. Sam may combat huge bosses and level up with light RPG elements in this bright, fun game with a nostalgic flair. Thanks everyone for watching. If you liked any one of these games, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Hope to see you on the next one. And stay awesome!